Hey everyone, in this video tutorial I'll be taking you through module 5 of wireless sensor network, and we are specifically into Tpsn, that which stands for timing synchronization protocol for sensor networks. So this Tpsn timing synchronization protocol for sensor networks adopts some concepts from NTP network time protocol. So this is basically making use of this main protocol, that which is NTP network time protocol, and the only difference between network time protocol is that here NTP is attached to this UTC, that is the internet time, but whereas here it is absent. And let's see a few basic things about network time protocol. So here in this in the internet, the network time protocol NTP is used to discipline the frequency of each host's oscillator. So the oscillator frequency is brought to discipline by making use of this protocol, network time protocol. In this hierarchical structure, this is the hierarchical structure that which has different levels, and the topmost level is where we can find the root, that is at level 0. In this hierarchical structure, the root is synchronized with the UTC, and at each level the time servers synchronize the clocks of their subnetwork pairs. So at each level, level 1, level 2, or till level n, they'll all have this time servers, and these time servers at each level will synchronize the clocks of their subnetwork pairs. In a similar way, we have this Tpsn. Back in Tpsn, only thing is we won't be having this UTC, but we'll be having this root node at level 0, level 1 and level 2. And here Tpsn requires the root node to synchronize all the nodes in the sensor field. So this is the one that will synchronizes all the nodes in the sensor field. And this consists of two phases. One is level discovery phase, wherein levels will be formed, followed by synchronization phase. Now let's take up this level discovery phase and how exactly it happens, how exactly hierarchy forms in level discovery phase. We'll go through that, followed by synchronization phase. So in level discovery phase is where the hierarchical structure is built, that is all these levels will be formed in the network starting from the root node. In the level discovery phase, the root node is assigned to level 0, and the nodes in the network are assigned levels in a hierarchy according to their distances to the root node. So depending upon the distances with respect to the root node, they'll form a level 1 or other hierarchy levels. Firstly, the root node constructs the hierarchy by broadcasting a packet called as level discovery packet. So what this root node does is it starts to distribute or broadcast a packet called as level discovery packet. Nodes receive the level discovery packet straight from the root node are the nodes that belong to level 1. And the nodes in the level 1 broadcast there. So here straight away whichever node gets this level discovery packet right from the root node will call themselves as level 1 hierarchy, and later these level 1 nodes will again broadcast level discovery packets from level 1, and those nodes that which receives these level discovery packets from level 1 will be falling under level 2 hierarchy, and the same process repeats till the last node of the wireless sensor network. So this process is repeated until all the nodes in the sensor field have a level number. So this is about level discovery phase. And after forming that hierarchical structure, synchronization phase will come into action, and this is where pairwise synchronization is performed throughout the network. So even though we try to rely on broadcast kind of synchronization, but here in Tpsn, pairwise synchronization will happen throughout the network. And let's see how exactly the synchronization actually works. So synchronization works in this fashion. So because it's a hierarchical structure, here I can think of this as level 2 and this as level 1, where level 1 will first pass on its synchronization pulse, and it will be receiving an acknowledgement from the top level. So this is synchronization pulse and acknowledgement. So it's a two-way message handshake. So the two-way handshake mechanism used in NTP is as follows. The root node sends a time synchronization packet to initialize the time synchronization process. Then the nodes in level 1 start synchronization with the root node by sending a synchronization pulse to level 0. To prevent collisions with multiple nodes, each node in level 1 waits for a random amount of time before transmitting the synchronization pulse. So before passing on the synchronization pulse, they'll all wait for specific amount of back off time, and that's how collisions are avoided. The root node sends an acknowledgement back to the node to finalize synchronization. So here, after receiving synchronization pulse from the lower level nodes, the root node will then pass acknowledgement that it has received this synchronization pulse. So initially the root node is sending this time synchronization packet to initialize the time synchronization process. Then the nodes in level 1 will start synchronization with the root node by sending. So first is the root node would have passed on a packet called as time synchronization packet. Only because of this time synchronization packet, the lower level nodes will in turn pass synchronization pulse to the root node. Then the root node will acknowledge the lower level nodes that it has received synchronization pulse. So as a result, level 1 nodes are synchronized to the root. Synchronization pulse from level 1 also serves as time synchronization packet to the neighbors of level 1, that is level 2, and the same process repeats till the end of the node. So Tpsn is based on sender-receiver synchronization model, where the receiver synchronizes with the local clock of the sender. According to the two-way message handshake, node failures and node movements may cause nodes to become unsynchronized, because if at all if a node fails in between, somewhere in between, it cannot pass on to the next level, or if the nodes are mobile, they can change from, because if they move, this distance from the root node may vary and they might fall for some other levels. So these two things will affect the synchronization process. So that's about Tpsn, and in our next tutorial we'll go through this localization and what are all the challenges that which are associated with localization. Thanks for watching.